my lunacy, it all breeds from lies. You tell me you are the drug, got high off buzz, even now it haunts me. I'm floating down as I slowly touch the ground. I'm thinking how you ruined me. I cry for
Hey everyone, and welcome to the MNSpiritCast. We have an amazing show for you guys tonight, and we have a great panel tonight. I'm Marcus. I am the founder of Minnesota Spirit Hunters, host of the MNSpiritCast, and let's go this way tonight. Who are you down below me there? I know you, but everybody else might not.
Oh, what's going on?
Me?
Sorry.
We're introducing ourselves.
Oh, okay. I didn't see who you pointed to. My two friends are distracting me. I am Rachel Pierce.
And right below me there.
I'm Rochelle. I'm one of the mediums on the Minnesota Spirit Hunters.
And right beside me right here.
I am Brandon. I'm the co-host, and I am the tech manager on Minnesota Spirit Hunters.
And we have an amazing guest tonight, which you saw her right as the show started, and then she got sick of us already, and she left. But it's been a long time coming, and she's never been on the show. Everybody, all the way from Japan, welcome Irene.
Hi, Irene.
Welcome to the show.
She's muted.
Can't hear you.
Can
Hi.
you hear me now?
Yes.
There you go.
Okay.
Everybody, welcome Irene to the show. Tokura is how you say your last name, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so this show has been a long time coming. You have never been on our show before.
No.
But we always
Back. Sorry. Sorry.
Testing. Somebody's echoing. Testing. Yeah, somebody's echoing. Technical difficulties already.
Oh.
I blame Irene.
I missed that one.
All right. We're gonna try something here.
It's kind of like
It's not me. It's still echoing while I muted myself.
Testing. It's Rachel. Rachel,
Yeah.
if you need to talk, just unmute.
Okay. All right. Thanks.
All right. There we go. Perfect. Now we can start the show. All right, everybody, welcome to the Minnesota Spiritcast, and welcome Irene to the Minnesota Spiritcast and our hunters here. We have a couple more hunters coming in, and it's going to be good to see everybody. But tonight we're going to get right into the show. Irene, tell us a little bit about yourself.
Well, I have a huge group. Actually, I was affiliated with everyone in the UK at the beginning. So they got me into the paranormal, and then because they were trying to help me with my problems that I was having, where I used to live. I used to live in a very haunted condominium. Okay, you buy them. So my husband bought it really cheap. Couldn't figure out what was really cheap, like. And then started having these really weird paranormal experiences, and I started hearing spirits telling me to go kill yourself, you have to commit suicide, you have to kill yourself. I said, oh, something's weird going on. I talked to my son, my eldest son. He's more sensitive than I am, and he said, "Uh-oh, do you know we bought a haunted condominium?" He told my husband something. My husband said, "No, really?" He goes, "Yep." we went to the first floor. My son was only in elementary school. He said, "Oh my God, I saw this person jumping off the balcony and he's killing himself." I said, uh-oh, better find a better place to live. We lived there for 20 years.
Oh, wow. And how did you put up with all of that?
I pretended I couldn't hear anything. Like, I know I could hear them, but I pretended I don't hear anything paranormal. There's nothing there. There's nothing there. And I had my friend who was also clairvoyant. He was trying to close the doors open. The doors were open all over the suite. He was trying to close the doors all over the place. There's one in the living room, there's one in the balcony, and there's one in my son's room. He was trying to close all those windows and he couldn't close them. And fast enough, I said, "Okay, that's it." And we all got sick. I got sick. My eldest son got sick. My husband said, "That's enough. We're moving." So we sold the place when we moved up, and that's where I'm living now. It's clean. And my eldest son found this place. He said, "This is a better house. Move here." We all packed up. I kind of like junked out the stuff that I had in the other place, and I moved here. So, because I didn't want anything coming with me. And all of a sudden, I was sleeping one time, and this dark spirit came to me. He said, "Don't you dare talk about this place that you lived." And I said, like blank you, I'm gonna talk about it if I want to. And then he kind of left. He left afterwards. But I mean, like, I couldn't do anything on my phone. My calls kept on getting broken off. My mail, I lost all my emails. So yeah, I mean,
wow.
And 17 people plus one committed suicide, jumped off the condo, and
wow.
one every year, year. And 5 people that I know died, and I know they killed him. One died from brain cancer. He was only 36 years old. Yeah, that was pretty early. I know they killed him. And the other ones died from a heart attack. 4 of them died from a heart attack, and 1 died from brain cancer. Like, that's no coincidence. Stuff like that really doesn't happen that often, but it did. So, and then also I said, I'm not going to hear anything until we moved. When we moved here, and I started hearing paranormal stuff coming back to me, and I said, okay, now I can hear spirits. Now I'm living in a clean place. Now I can be better now. Now I can help people now. Before, I couldn't help anybody. I tried to, and I said, you're not going to. Nothing's going to work. It's not going to work from here, because I keep on hearing, like, spirits telling me to go kill myself. I said, you got to be kidding. That's not going to happen. I'm going to keep on living. Either I learn about paranormal or I die. One or the other, or they'll take my life.
Right.
So I had to say, okay, I'm going to do this. So that's why I'm doing this now. And that's why I help people. I help people with their paranormal problems. I have 8 houses cleared under my belt. I've cleansed I cleansed property. I got rid of dark spirits. Not deep, but the dark ones, okay? I removed them from the house. And I removed their hostages were other spirits in the house. I removed them, and I've crossed them over. So that's what I'm doing now.
That's awesome. And while we got you here, you do a lot in this field. You've helped a lot of people. You're always willing to help people.
Yeah.
And the fact that you are a mother, a paranormal investigator, a psychic medium, everything that you do, you bring a lot to this field, believe it or not. It's you're able to help a lot of people, and that's what matters. And that's why you're part of the P3 program, because you don't go based off of the ego. You don't like single anybody out. And
No.
like I said, you bring a lot to the table in this field. So Josh says, I believe you were under a type of possession.
Maybe so, because I was really sick for a long time.
Yeah.
You know, I was really sick for a long time, and I finally got better. You know, it was really hard. It was really hard because I was being touched, had the bathroom door ripped out of my hands. Like I'm saying, this is not happening to me. No way. You know, I'm going to come in this room. If you don't like it, you can go blanket up your butt because I'm coming in this room and I'm going to do my work. I'm going to clean this room. If you don't like it, off. You know, like, I mean, I had to be like that because, you know, you just, I know who they are. I know they killed themselves one time or another. And I know they're unhappy because in Japan, you either have spirits or you have dark spirits or you have jealous spirits. You got 3 groups, and most of them are usually unhappy with themselves, so they kill themselves. So they're kind of like jealous in a way, and they really envy other people. And you have to deal with it that particular way. So, you know, it's really hard. You're in a hard rock in a hard place, and you don't know which way to go, but you do it. You do it, and you do it right. You know, and I've helped a lot of people when they said, "Oh, I got something in my house," and I said, "Okay, I'll help you." So I'm meditating for 30 minutes. I go, "Gotta do a quick meditation. Hurry up, okay? Keep trying to clean, okay? Well, do you want to see the EVPs?" I said, "No, I don't want to see the EVPs. I don't want to hear it. I don't want to look at it. I don't want to know anything about it because I want to go in with a clean head, a mind that's empty, and I want to go in and I want to do my work and I want to come out."
Now, actually, Rochelle, this kind of ties in with your work in the field too, because before we go any place, you want to know absolutely nothing whatsoever. Now, this question is for you and Irene. The reason that you guys want to know nothing, is that for validation reasons, or what happens if you do know something before you go in?
Go ahead, Irene.
I don't want to know because sometimes if something's written down or in history, it's not always correct. And I want to know for myself, why did this person die? Or what happened to this person? And if I find out through the spirits, then I can find out, okay, this is what has to be done. But I don't want to know anything because sometimes written stuff can be written down by God knows who, right? And it may not be correct. And it might mess with what I'm thinking in my head, what I have to do. That's why.
Okay. And Rochelle, what about you? Why don't you want to know anything before we go on an investigation?
Mine's mostly for validation. I don't want to know where we're going, what's there, and I don't want anybody to put any false thing in my head because kind of what Irene's saying, I want to, whatever I pick up, that's what's going on. I don't want to know like, okay, this person died and this is who it is. Well, it's because I walk in and it could be, no, that's not who's here. That's
right. Now, let me ask you this, Rochelle. Does it make it difficult that you know where we're going before we go?
Not really, but I gotta block it out because then you're starting to see stuff already. So,
is that the same case scenario for you, Irene?
It may not be true, or it may not be exactly the case, or they say, "Oh, this is this person's name, that spirit's that person's name," and I go in, and I ask the spirit, "What is your name? How old are you? How did you die?" And it could be totally different from what's written down. And 90% of the time, it's not correct. Okay, I'll tell you that much.
Right. We got Liz over here in the comments, which she has an episode of Minnesota Spiritcast coming up here very soon. So welcome, Liz, to the show. It's a long time no see. And Lurker says, must be hard to be a sensitive. Now, Rochelle, you classify yourself as a strictly medium, correct?
I think so. Let's just go with that. That works.
Okay, and Irene, what do you classify yourself as just one thing, or do you kind of look at yourself like
many things? I usually help if somebody's dying, I see that my friend said
Sure.
my mother's dying, but she's just laying in a hospital bed doing nothing. And so I said, okay, is it okay if I help her cross over? And she said, yeah. He said, yes, please do, because she's just suffering like this. And I
You
said,
want to look out
okay.
the window and see what the hell she's doing? Sorry.
Yes, I will. We love you, Brandon.
Sorry.
You're good, man. By the way, I want to welcome Kara. She is our moderator tonight, but she is on our show here and there. So welcome, Kara, and thank you for modding our show. Okay, so I can kind of side with Lurker on this one. See, 2 years ago when we opened Minnesota Spirit Hunters, we were doing a photo shoot down in Minneapolis, the capital of Minnesota. And we're walking down the street, we're going back to the car to go home and everything. And our other medium, T, is standing there looking in the window of a building that has nothing in it. And all of a sudden she's like, Marcus, come here. And so I go over to her and she's like, look in this building and tell me what you see. Well, of course, I thought she was crazy because there was nothing in there. I'm like, what are you talking about? I look in the window and all of a sudden I start naming off features of a person. And there's nobody whatsoever in this building. And every single feature of this person that I named off, T validated that for me. I didn't know I had that ability. However, and I've talked to T and Rochelle about this, when those two are around, I get nothing. I'm not able to get anything. However, when neither of them are around, everybody's coming at me at once. Like, I don't know what the deal is there, but I can side with Lurker on that because I know when I'm the only one, the only gifted person on an investigation, it's hard. And Rochelle, I can only imagine how you guys feel, you know.
Marcus always wonders why I have a couple of drinks afterwards.
I will never forget. There's this hotel here in Minnesota called the Palmer House. And we went over to the Palmer House, and Rochelle, yeah, I'm telling on you.
Yeah.
we went over to the Palmer House, and they have a bar downstairs. I was dumb, and I left my wallet home and everything, so I couldn't drink, even though like I watched everybody else drink, and that was sad. But Rochelle is just pumping them one after another.
Oh my gosh, I had 3.
It looks like a lot to me, but I can see where you're coming from, because dealing with everything that you deal with especially in a hotel like that, it's got to be hard, you know. And I don't know if like having a couple drinks after an investigation makes it easier. I can't really say, but you know.
I used to have a paranormal hangover. I don't anymore since I'm grounded, right? I'm grounded. I don't have to worry about it. But I think, I need to relax here. So I'm just sitting here. I said, I don't drink alcohol, but I said, you know what? I have to have a cup of coffee. I'm sitting here. I'm drinking. All of a sudden, I've got 3 cups in my hand. I go, holy cow! That must have been a really bad one. Just one time I spent 6 hours.
To clarify, when I had these drinks, it was after some nasty lady that had been half bird, half whatever, was very angry and already done a few things to us. So yeah, I just wasn't doing it for fun.
Mm-hmm. Now, where are we here? We have a lot of amazing people in our comments here. Yeah, okay, so above this comment is the link to Irene's group called World of Ghosts. So if you guys go click on that, please follow that. It's an amazing group. Branding in that group is absolutely amazing. You got great support. So that's good. What you've been, okay, so communication in the comments there. Marcus was just thirsty. 3 looks like 10. Maybe I was just jealous that I was the only one not able to drink. I don't know. It's crazy, man. It's crazy. All right, so we're gonna move on to the next question.
We laughed.
What's up? Okay. We're going to move on to the next question because we are on a limited show tonight. Sadly, I don't want to be, but we are on a limited time. Irene, take us back to the very beginning before you start investigating the paranormal. If you wasn't investigating paranormal, what would you be doing? What got you into it? Just take us all the way back to the beginning when you first started.
Actually, my mom, she was sensitive also. She died, but sadly from radiation poisoning due to the atomic bomb. Okay, on Hiroshima. She was a really big sensitive, and she tried to help me with certain things, and we talk about paranormal and stuff like that. And every time I find a job, it was always in a place that was haunted. I worked in a haunted hotel. I worked here and there, and I said, like, geez, like, what's up with this? I don't get it. And it seems like every time it was calling me to work in these haunted places, like, I don't get it. And I say, is this something? Are you trying to tell me something? I thought you were joking, right? And they said, no, yeah. But I mean, everything had to do with paranormal. And when I moved here in this country, whatever you do, it has to do with paranormal. Like how you conduct yourself. Like what you bring in a home, you don't bring in anything. You don't bring anything. Any jewelry. You don't bring any antique furniture in your home. You have to be careful what you do, what you say, how you feel. Everything in this country. So I had to learn what I have to do with them and how to keep the gods happy. When to feed the spirits every July. Well, my birthday, July 16th. Every July 16th, we have to feed the spirits, and we have to say, okay, you go home now. But I mean, it's just everything has to do with paranormal in this country, and I didn't understand it, and I had to learn about it, and I learned the hard way. Yeah, and so it's a very young age we have to learn about it. And my mom, she taught.
Everybody, welcome Nicole to the show. Nicole is our lead investigator. Welcome, Nicole.
Hey. Hey, I have a question. Am I echoey? Bad?
Yeah.
Okay. I was just curious, what happened to that building? Both of you heard that.
Joshua, that is my
yeah. Yeah, the apartment, the condo.
It's still there. You can buy a room by suite.
I'll turn it on.
It's crazy. I wouldn't even want my worst enemies to move there.
Do they require that notice be given of something that's known like that?
Nope.
Okay.
20 years.
That's crazy. See, here in the U.S., you actually have to like let people know if there's somebody that's died in the house and stuff.
Here they don't, because sometimes you have wakes in your house too. If your father died, you could have a wake in your house, and you transfer the body to a building that does wakes, that does funerals, and then you go to the crematorium with the body, and then the body's cremated in front of you.
Oh wow!
And after they have these long chopsticks. You pick up the bones, you put it in the clay pot, and you bring the body, the cremated remains home with you for 1 week, and you can put it in an above ground grave. That's all. It's all in cement. Not in cement, marble. It's above ground. That's why it's so bloody haunted in every cemetery in Japan. It's all above ground. You're not allowed to bury anything underground because the space is very limited. on this little island. So everything's above ground in a marble case, and you can walk through the cemetery. But I tell you, there's a lot of things that goes on, like and some of them have old cemeteries, old samurai that had to commit suicide, and that their head is chopped off so they don't suffer, so they die quickly.
Wow.
But I mean, and their graves are haunted. We have a program in the History Channel. They talk about samurai warriors and how they lived, their history about them. And afterwards, they showed their gravesite, and I said, "Holy cow, man! That grave is buzzing because I can hear them right through the TVs, and they're talking." I go, "Oh, geez, don't they know their grave is haunted? They're showing us on national TV. Oh my God!"
I think somebody's sleepy tonight, huh?
Mm-hmm. But I mean, it's crazy the things that goes on here, and they never cremated the bodies till recently. It's a law now. Everyone has to be cremated, including your cats and your dogs and everything else like that.
You don't have a choice.
They don't grind them in ashes. They keep the bones intact in a huge clay pot, and the pot is, and everyone's buried all together, like your family, your children, your mother, your father. Everyone will be buried in the same plot, safe space, and safe.
Kara says, my question for Irene is, why do you think there is so much negativity, unhappy spirits there? The suicide forest, the large number of spirits you come into contact with are sad, mad, etc.
They're not happy. They're not happy with their life. They have had trauma or something that made them very sad. So it's not wrong to kill yourself, okay? It's not wrong to die if you're unhappy. So they go to special place. That place, the suicide forest, is really, 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 really weird, because Mount Fuji is also haunted, right? That volcano is really haunted. You can climb the volcano, but you have to be careful, because a lot of scientists died trying to study the volcano, and they were trying to take measurements in the volcano, and they perished doing that too. So that thing is haunted. And Mount Fuji is right on top where the suicide forest is. They've got 5 lakes underneath. It's called Fujigoko, means 5 lakes. All 5 lakes are really weird, because I've traveled and I saw that, and I said, it's dark, it's cloudy, it looks like rain, and it's just, it gives you, woo, you hear something. It's really creepy. So that whole area is haunted, and I don't advise anybody to go there unless they have a good, strong stomach, or really good, grounded people who knows what they're doing in the paranormal world. And it's this whole country is so haunted. You have to have a medium to make sure that you're buying a property that's clean, that has no dead bodies underneath it, that has nobody who killed himself underneath it. Like, everything is like that. Even my son's school is haunted too.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
There was a ceremony where all the new students were entering the school, and we are sitting there watching it, and I said, oh, I feel something really weird. And I looked on my right, and I said, this guy, he's got all these he's got these things wrapped around his arm. And I said, and I looked above him, I said, what are you doing here? I tried to think really quiet, because everyone else would be watching. It's break time. I said, what the heck are you doing here? I said, you gotta leave. You can't stick around here. And I told her that. And my husband said, what are you doing? I said, shh, be quiet, I'm busy. He said, okay. So I said, yeah, you gotta get out of here. You can't bother this man. And this man was going, ooh, he was turning green and purple and orange, because she was above him. She was doing this. So I said, yeah, you can't be here. You gotta go. I said, get out of here. And my husband said, oh, are you busy? I said, He goes, okay, I'll be quiet. Finally, I removed her. And this guy, after the ceremony, the kids had the pictures taken. The parents went to the classrooms. He just booted right out of that school like in 5 seconds. And I couldn't talk to him. not gonna ask any questions. Yeah, but there's a well in the middle of the gymnasium, and the mother killed her daughter.
Oh wow.
And the well was on the. They had wards on the well so that she can come out. But when they built the school, it's a high school. When they built the high school, it unleashed her. Now she roams around in the classroom. She roams around in the bathroom. My son was going to the bathroom, and he was looking down. All of a sudden, he said, "Oh, I feel something paranormal." And they went knock on the bathroom door, and he said, "I'm just gonna quickly finish up, and I'm gonna leave them. I'm gonna go back to the classroom." He said, "I never felt so freaked out in my whole life." Mom, you should have. He was sweating and doing everything else. He said, "Mom, you know what? There's a girl outside my bathroom door. She knocked on my door when I was in the stall." And I said, "Yeah." He said, "It was on the 3rd floor bathroom." He said, I'm going to hold it and I'm going to come home and go to the bathroom." He said, "From now on, I'm not going to go to the bathroom in the school anymore."
Jeez.
Wow.
But, yeah, I mean, and my son's also sensitive. All my children are all sensitive. Every one of them. My eldest son to my youngest daughter. Son.
Josh says I live on.
I'm pretty sure mine are, but
What's up? Okay.
me?
Yeah.
I just said I'm pretty sure my boy, but the one's scared.
Right. So we've talked about haunted places in Japan before, and basically you have described that almost every place in Japan is haunted. Like, there's so many different places in Japan, and it's you never have troubles finding a haunted place. Like, how many are we talking here?
I put a picture in the Minnesota Spirit Hunter chat, like from the north, south to the little island in Okinawa. That place is really haunted. I mean, you got World War II stuff. You got the army bases. You got the military bases. That's haunted too in that area. They've got caves where people were hiding during the war, and they got a whole bunch of bones. That's haunted too. Where my husband is from, he's from a little island down south, and they got a really good place. I want to take you there, Marcus.
Oh no.
Why not? It's a little village. It's a haunted village. You just have to.
That'd be cool.
You have to ask permission from the police department if you can go in the village. That's all you have to do. You don't need to pay anything. You don't need to do anything. Like, I can take you out of my house, right where I used to live, where the condo is haunted. I can take you down the street, the road. They have a lot of residual energy. That crosswalk is haunted too. Like, everything around you, you don't have to go far to find anything that's really crazy and haunted.
Right. Wow. Awesome.
Wow. So does that drive you nuts every day, Irene? If you run across that? Does that bug you when you run across it every day then?
It is. When I go outside, I said, "Oh, geez, just don't." We were on vacation. We were all going up the mountain. I said, "Oh." I was looking right and I was looking left. I said, "Ooh." And I said, "Oh." My dad said, "Oh, don't say anything." I said, "I won't say anything. It's the middle of the night." And then we were going up the mountain on vacation. I said, "Oh." And he goes, and my dad said, "No, you're not going to say anything now." I said, "Okay, I won't." It's just crazy, You think we don't have Bigfoot here, but we got Yuki Onna. It's a lady who is supposed to be wearing white kimono. She like men, and she'll say, come on, come with me, come here. And she'll take you, and there's no body left afterwards. You won't find you won't find dead body, you won't find anything. It's just missing.
Wow.
You can keep her.
Yeah. Don't worry about it. I don't go in the forest anyway, so I don't have to worry about it. I don't like hiking.
I know. I would love to go through the suicide forest. That would be an amazing investigation.
I'll take you, but I won't go in. I won't go in. I don't advise you to go in.
Send me a plane
You
ticket.
think
on there.
that now, Marcus, until you come to a dead body.
That is true.
I'll
That is true.
take you there. We burn incense. We give flowers. We bring bottle of Japanese wine sake. We give offerings to the dead. That's how you do it. But I won't go in there because if you go in there, you ain't gonna come out.
Oh yeah, I don't think I'd go in there either. That don't sound fun.
No,
Well,
no,
now it
I'll go to
doesn't.
Japan, everywhere else. I'm not going in the suicide forest. No.
no.
Now it
I'll
don't
take you
sound
to
fun.
that waterfall. That's even more fun.
Ooh.
Which one?
The waterfall.
Oh. Yeah, but I like them and I want to keep liking them.
Well, this bridge,
Right.
you can walk along the bridge. The bridge is fine. It's just you can see, if you're sensitive, you can see the people committing suicide jumping off the waterfall.
Oh.
I mean,
Yeah.
that's haunted too. That's really haunted too.
All right, guys. Well, we're going to take a short intermission. And when we come back, we're going to turn the show over to our co-host, Brandon, to ask away on questions that he might have for Irene, as well as the rest of the hunters. Irene, you will also have an opportunity to ask us questions, and the audience may ask Irene or Minnesota Spirit Hunters questions. So let's head over to our short intermission. We'll see you guys right back here in just a few minutes.
Okay.
And we are back with our amazing guest tonight, Irene Tokura. I think I'm saying this right. Irene Tokura. And right before the break, we were talking about some amazing things, but now we're turning the floor over to our co-host, Brandon, and the rest of the Minnesota Spirit Hunters. Take it away.
We can't hear her.
Irene? Oh. We lost Nicole, too.
Oh, boy.
So how we doing?
Doing good.
Am I still echoey?
Just a little bit.
Okay.
I am sweating like crazy over here. I have no idea why.
Wow.
Oh, we got
Okay, I lied,
somebody.
Rachel. You're
There she is. How about now?
She's muted.
Nicole is back.
Sorry, I don't know. I can't hear anybody talking for some reason. I can hear everybody now, though.
Can you hear now?
I can.
Yes. By the way, welcome, Nicole. Good to see you.
Thank you. Good
That
to be
hair,
back.
that hair of yours, Nicole, is really growing out there.
My hair?
When we first met you, it was like way up here, wasn't it?
I don't know about that. I've never had my hair that short.
I'm exaggerating a little bit. It was
I think it
way
was a
shorter than
ponytail.
this. Pretty much, yeah. Anyway, Brandon, take the floor, Brandon.
How do you find time to just take a moment to yourself and like meditate and whatnot if they're everywhere all around you?
I do. I find time. When I'm dealing with stress, I say, okay, I have the morning or I have the evening. Other than that, you're not allowed to come near me.
Okay.
Because the afternoon, sometimes I get really busy because I have children and they're hungry, and then I have to make a meal for them. But sometimes I just, I'm sitting in the bathtub, I'm taking a bath. I said, what the heck do you want? Yeah, they said, do you know it's my downtime? You know, you're not allowed to come near me. I'll tell you when I want to talk to you, but not till then. But I mean, yeah, it's difficult. Sometimes I do only paranormal stuff in the morning sometimes because it depends on the time difference, right? So, or in the middle of the night, I don't want to do anything.
Right.
I just don't.
right.
I just
No.
I feel that.
no.
Yeah.
And rest of the hunters here, feel free to ask away. Rachel, you and Irene really hit it off there. So if you have any questions, feel free. Audience too, if you guys have any questions for Irene or our team, feel free.
If we ever came over there, what area would you suggest?
I would say, okay, pack an overnight bag. We'll go to where my husband used to live. He knows about it since he was a kid, right? It's called Inunaki Village. We'll go there. I'll take you there. And hotels are really cheap. Like they're about $40 a night. It's really clean, really
Not
nice.
bad.
Yeah, and they have a pot where you can drink coffee. They have all these vending machines downstairs. You can get cup of noodles and whatever you want in the middle of the night if you're hungry. We can go and
Which
get
is
some
every
beer.
night.
We can go back to the hotel and have a night together, and we can talk about paranormal, whatever you want to. And the next day we'll wake up in the morning. We'll go ghost hunting. Like there's a lot of places, and I want to go to Hiroshima where my mom got sick. I want to go there because the dome is supposed to be really haunted. I want to see that too.
You know, I want to put this in. If anybody ever has a heart-to-heart conversation with Irene or Rachel, you need to be careful. These two absolutely blew up the chat that we have together with some of the most funniest things. You know, I would love to sit down and talk with you, Irene, though. It would be a lot of fun.
Yep.
I definitely agree. I'd like to see it again.
I want This is my paranormal cat. Anything paranormal comes and nudges me. He's 146 years old.
Pretty cat.
What?
146.
Which is 46 years old in human years. 146 years old. Would you believe it? And he shouldn't be alive, but he is. There's something paranormal about it.
He's gifted.
He is. He watches over me. And anything bad, he nudges me and tells me, you shouldn't be doing this. Like when I was on a chat when we were on a like this stream with Carlos, my cat kept on stepping on the StreamYard every time, trying to block me away from it because he knows there's something there that was really bothering him. He wouldn't let me back in the conversation. I had to come in 3 times. It was that bad.
I agree with Lurker. He says could be your guardian.
It is. He is. He's here. I know he's watching over me. And my grandmother's here. My grandfather's here. My mother's here also.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. Anything paranormal comes in through here or through here. So I got my left side and my right side. They come here. They tell me what it is. And I said, okay, now you got to go. Bye-bye. You know, I don't let them hang around my house because you're not allowed in my house.
Okay, so do you want to Sorry.
And if I let them in my house, my son comes upstairs. Just, hey, you know what? Are you talking to any spirits? I go, yeah. Well, tell them to leave because they're coming down to me. They're nudging on my shoulder and trying to tell me something. I said, I don't want them in my house. You got it? I said, okay, fine. I'll tell them to go. You know, don't worry about it. And he said, yeah, please do. And I said, okay. And if I'm watching anything paranormal on TV, he said, are you watching a haunted program? I said, why? Because that spirit came down and talked to me. And he said, I don't want that in my house either. I said, okay.
No. Kara's comment.
No.
Brandon, I got you, man. Hello, Jeff. How's it going? Tell them to pay rent, Irene.
No ghost money. I want real money, please.
This inflation, man, it's hard. We need rent money now.
You know what? You guys are complaining about gas prices. You should see the gas prices here. Like
ours are going down.
Ours are still up at 181 a liter.
Wow.
181 yen in the liter.
Wow.
So if you're going $1.81 a liter.
Oh, I thought you actually meant 181 a liter. I'm like, no.
$1.81 a liter plus 10% sales tax.
Ooh. Man.
So yeah, that's pretty much about almost the same price as what we're paying then.
And
a little bit more.
Yeah.
$300 a month.
Yep.
Ouch.
Yeah.
And we got natural gas in our home. So that's about $80 a month. So you're paying about what, 4 or 5, like $1,000 a month, you know, just to live in this country. And you got to eat, and you got to eat, and you got 10% sales tax on that too. And like, you know, I live on a little island. We don't have any natural resources, right? So everything has to be shipped in, like gas from, like natural gas, like gasoline from Iran, other places like from everywhere else. Like we have to get all shipped into the country. We only grow vegetables and fruits in this country, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That's all we have. We don't have coal. We don't have anything like that. All we have, like we have you can get crystal. They can take crystal out of the ground. So I can get crystal really cheap in this country, right?
$3.49. Where is that at again?
Ours, I believe driving by one gas station the other day, it was like $2.81 or something like that.
Yep.
That's for E85.
What's up?
That was for E85.
Oh.
Cheapest I see. Your guys.
When I bought gas a day and a half ago, it was $3.89 a gallon, I think. Here in Pine City.
Jeez. Well, this is pretty cool though. Jeff was once the groundskeeper at the Bel Air house a while ago. That's kind of cool.
Right?
And Vicky is in Missouri.
Missouri.
Interesting.
Lucky you, Vicky.
Right? Right?
I drive to the cities to get it for $3.44.
Missouri, their packs of cigarettes are like $5 a pack too.
Oh,
Wow.
To all our smokers out there, let's go.
Road trip.
see, this is what I make. This has got crystal.
Hold on. I'm going to put you,
Yeah. Oh.
we're going to put you on solo here.
See, tiger eye,
Wow. Ooh.
crystal, and obsidian. I make all this for about $5 in this country because they take this out of the ground in this country, and tiger eye is really cheap in this country too. Everything like stuff, minerals and stuff like that out of the ground, I can get it really. I can make it really cheap in this country. So yeah, stuff like that. I usually go to the hobby store and I buy them and I make them. And these are protection necklaces I make for anybody who's a ghost hunter. So
Well, how much do you sell them for, Irene?
about $10.
Awesome.
Not bad.
US or yen?
How
And
do we buy?
This is deer skin.
Ooh.
That one back up, Marcus.
Huh?
Yeah,
Put it back
Put
up.
it back up. Yeah.
Okay. If I can figure out how. Give me 1 second. There we go.
See,
Okay,
it's deer skin. I can get in black or brown, natural or brown. You know, so I make these all my time off because people say, "Oh, you want something for
$3 a pack.
piece?" I said, "Sure, okay, I'll make you one." But I mean, stuff like that you can buy really cheap in this country, like crystal, like in the mountains, not too far away. You can buy a whole handful of crystal, a whole handful of stuff like that. You can buy in by bulk, or you can buy one by one individually, and they're not that bad. And they're really beautiful and clean and clear. They don't have any chips on it or anything like that. That stuff you can buy really cheap in this country, because here in Asia you get jade, you get tiger, you get all kinds of obsidian, you can get all kinds of stones in this country. So yeah.
Wow.
That's crazy.
Awesome.
Wow. Irene, before we get going tonight, we talked about it at the beginning of the show. You are a part of the P3 program.
Yes, I am.
And the P3 program is a phenomenal place to be. Now, my question to you is, why is the P3 program important to you?
I'm here to help anyone who has problems. I've even had a friend who came to me in tears. Please help me, please help. My place is haunted. I don't know what to do, you know, like. And I had people come to me in tears too, like, help me, my wife is sick. I don't know what's going on here. And I said, okay, I'll help you. And then Matt is my very good friend, okay? And I've always supported his program too. And I don't mind. I don't mind helping people. And I think P3 is there. And I'm also looking for people who are all around America, because I've been to America myself. I lived right above in Canada. So I know a lot of people, and I know a lot of people in Europe too, in England, around Asia, and Indonesia, and Java. Like, they are part of my group also. So I'm always looking for people who live in different areas to help a lot of people. If they need help, I could reach out to them. And my friend list is huge because I've got everybody from everywhere else. And I know a lot of mediums. I know a lot of clairvoyants. I know a lot of people who've written books in England. So yeah, so I made sure my friend list is always open, and I'm always there to help people. That's why in P3, I'm here and I'm saying, okay, I know a person who's there who might want to help anybody. If you know anybody, please contact me, and I'll bring it on to anybody else who knows that person in that area. So I'll reach out to them. So I'll do it for you. If you want me, I'll help you. If you want somebody in your area, I can find it for you.
Cool.
That's awesome. That is awesome.
But you
All
see,
right.
paranormal in Japan because nobody really wants to know anything about paranormal in this country right now. It's really not. They're really not into it. So I'm the only one who has the group in paranormal in Japan. But I'm willing to chat with you if you live in America or if you live anywhere else. I'm willing to help you. So I'll go on chat with you. I will talk to you. I will go through your house and I'll help you through your house. But most of it's all in America.
I feel like you should write a book. That's definitely.
So all my kids all over America, and I said, okay, I'll talk to you. I'll help you. Just let me go through your house. Let me see what there's there. Don't tell me about anything. Just let me go through your house. Bring your camera around. Just view your house. And I said, I gotcha. He said, you want me to get rid of it? Yes, please do. Okay, I will. I'll help you. And I did a haunted house in America with my friend. He's also a paranormal investigator, and it took me 6 hours to clean it. His property has a whole bunch of dead bodies on it. Okay, let's put it that way. Okay, it's from the Victorian era. He doesn't want to dig it up because he doesn't want to have the police department telling who is it. Like, how'd you know? I said, well, I have a friend in Japan who told me where it is. They're buried here and here. I know where they're all buried. I know everyone where all the bodies are, but he's not going to dig it up. I said, okay, I'll cleanse the land for you. But yeah, they're still there. and he moved out. He moved out and moved into another haunted house. I said, man, you and your haunted houses, right? And I said, yeah, there's no old lady. Yeah, I know there is. I haven't helped him with that one.
Can you wave? Somebody is cranky tonight. Irene, last couple questions for you here. What is one dream investigation that you would love to go do?
You want to go to Vlad's house, Vlad's castle.
That sounds fun. Tell us about it.
I want to do that.
That would be really cool.
That would be great.
But
absolutely.
I want to know if what I'm hearing is from the spirits or what I'm hearing is just other residue energy. You have to kind of like, okay, that's that and that's that. But I just there's something creepy and there's something really cool about it. So I just, and then I want to come home and I want to get cleansed again and I want to go back again and do something else.
Yes. Don't we all love doing that? Like we want to go to the most dangerous places, come home, cleanse ourselves, go back, just repeat, keep doing it.
I go to Shinto shrine. I'm also Catholic, but I'm not practicing Catholic, okay? But I go to Shinto shrine. It's on the mountain and it's built like a step pyramid. Would you believe it? You have to walk up these stairs to go to the shrine. It's built a huge pyramid. In fact, I'll post it on the chat. And it's beautiful, but it's almost like 100 stairs all the way up to the temple. And I go there to get cleansed. It's part of my mom's relatives' family built this shrine, and they say it's like if you're part of royalty, you belong to this religious group. Yeah, but it's.
I just think your culture is so interesting in general. On top of all of that, I mean that's a whole nother story. So everything you've seen and heard.
Sorry, she's cooing over here.
Every time there's an earthquake, a big earthquake, we always get UFOs in this country. And here I am holding onto the furniture, making sure it doesn't fall down, right? And it happens every spring.
You almost got to be an octopus to do that, though. You got to put your tentacles everywhere.
And then you have to walk through the aftershocks. Like I'm sleeping, I wake up. I automatically wake up. My lamp is swaying. I got to hold the furniture. And my phone goes off, an alarm. Beep, beep, beep. I said, okay. 6 points on the Richter scale. Okay, we're in big trouble.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
All right, Irene, to close out our show tonight, what are any future plans of yours? Do you have plans to investigate any big places anytime soon?
Not really. I have 2 events that I have to attend to. Matt is in PA, right?
Mm-hmm.
He invited me there, but I mean, I can only go to one. So I think, and I have to cook for the people in New Orleans for that event. It's Paraflix pun, and I have to I'm going to be making for that paranormal event, so I have to go to that one. So I'm going to grab all my food, packing it up, going on airplane.
I'll tell you what, next year, 2023, Minnesota Spirit Hunters will be helping Matt with the Para-Unity Day. Mm-hmm. And it's going to be a really awesome one. And if we can get you over from she wants me to shut up. If we can get you over from Japan to bring you to the P3 or the Para-Unity Day next year, that would be phenomenal. That would be awesome.
I have to drag my husband, you know that, right?
More the better.
We'll leave him in a bookstore because he sells old books, used books. So we'll leave him in a bookstore and we'll go ghost hunting.
Right.
Jeez, like if we don't get any more missiles flying across this country, because we're in a war, right now, right? Southeast Asia is in a war with Taiwan, and America, UK, Australia. There are 5 countries that are fighting to help Taiwan. If this war doesn't help, this war doesn't work out, I'm going to be worried about flying.
Oh, I completely support you on that. It's you never know what's going to happen no matter what you do these days,
The Sea of Japan is loaded with military ships now, right? And we had 5 missiles come to our territory since then.
Wow.
And
crazy.
Yeah, I mean, and Japan's willing to go to war. Like, I'm saying, you gotta be crazy, right? Our tax is gonna go up again. No. Like my husband said.
Irene, can't wait to see you in New Orleans at the 2023 New Orleans Fear Fest Paracon by the Paramount.
That's my boss.
Oh, awesome!
Yeah, I call him boss man, Steven. He's a really good friend. Actually, we're thinking of making a paranormal cooking show. So,
ooh, wow, that's never been done before. That'd be kind of cool.
Because what meals we cook is for the ghosts too. They have to eat too.
Just a little bit of humor, soul food, right?
Sticky rice.
Sorry, that just came up. I had to get it out. Anyway,
it's okay.
Brandon.
Okay, I'll get back at you.
Okay, sounds good. Brandon, how do we close out our show?
Spirited question.
All right. It's about that time, guys. It's time for the spirited question. If nobody knows what the spirited question is we pull questions off the internet that people are researching about the paranormal. And Irene, you've never done a spirited question before, so so tonight's your chance.
Do I ask?
What's up? No, we're gonna ask you a question. Basically, we pull off questions off the internet that people are curious about, and we like to get opinions from our guests about it. So, your question tonight is: what makes something paranormal?
Anything, the weather, how you feel, your environment that you live in, where you go to, what you do every day, makes it paranormal. Like for me, I have to be careful what I do. If I'm not careful, everything, like, it can come out good or bad. And I had both situations came out good or bad, good and bad to me, and I had to be very careful. So yeah, it all depends on you, how you feel, how you're doing, how your mind is, like where you are mentally, where you are in your heart, spiritually, everywhere. Like, it depends on you. Everything is left up to you as a person, and your soul, your heart, what you do, how you conduct yourself. To me, it's all paranormal.
Exactly. Couldn't have said it better myself. Awesome. Well, Irene, thank you for an amazing show. You've been an absolute amazing guest. We'd love to have you back in the future.
Sure.
It's always a pleasure talking to you. I'm sure we'll be messaging for the rest of the night, talking about awesome stuff. And can't thank you enough for being on our show. Thank you.
Thank you for having me. I had a lot of fun.
If you guys haven't already, everybody over here in the audience, go down below, check out the links in the description of this podcast, and follow Irene on all those links that we have. We have World of Ghosts. That is her Facebook group where you can market all of your paranormal stuff.
And I'm on LSS Japan too. LSS Japan is also paranormal group that I have to. It was given to me. I said, here, do this. And this guy, this person that I know from UK, he said, this is a group that I made, work it. I said, you gotta be kidding, really? He goes, yeah, it's your group, you can do whatever you want. I said, okay.
Man, it's always a riot having Irene around. Irene, we absolutely love you. We thank you for what you do to the field. And it's been an absolute blast having you on the show. Unfortunately, we are at the end, so
and Marcus, if you ever need help, don't forget to call me or message me, and I will be there in a gym.
Absolutely. You do the same. You know, I'm always going to be there for you. I appreciate that. Thank you.
No problem.
All right. Well, we'll see you later, and thank you for being on the show.
Bye-bye. Love you.
Bye.
Bye.
All right, guys. Irene is an absolute amazing person. Irene is great. You guys have been an absolute amazing panel. To everybody who picked up to be on the show tonight, Rochelle, thank you. Nicole, thanks for coming. Rachel and Brandon, always a pleasure to host the show with you. Love this show, and we have some people over here who love the show too. Tonight's show is sponsored by the Paranormal Consultant and DeesGhost.com. You can go to DeesGhost.com and get 10% off of your order by using code MNSH. We have some amazing equipment over there on already low prices. If you use our code MNSH, you get 10% off the already low prices. So until next time, you guys have been a great panel, and you guys have been a great audience. I appreciate every single bit of it. You guys want to close the show with me tonight? You guys know the phrase. All right, everybody, thank you for watching. We will see you guys next time on the Minnesota SpiritCast. Hope you guys have a good night. Everybody happy hunting.
Oh, okay.
All right, guys.
Bye, guys.
Positive, you know how we do. Big up to this crew. From day one till it's done, do or die, me and you. Big up to this crew. Yeah, we like to keep it positive, you know how we do. Big up to this crew. Got props non-stop and mad love for you. Rising up like the moon, elevating the mood, uplifting attitudes, cause that's what we choose to do. And I don't know about you, but there's enough negativity going around with plenty room to improve. Yeah, sometimes we collide with stress and negativity. We always let it slide. It's an elevated vibe, so fly. We touch the sky every time we ride. Big up to this crew. Yeah, we like to keep it positive. You know how we do. Big up to this crew. From day one till it's done, do or die, me and you. Big up to this crew. Yeah, we like to keep it positive. You know how we do. Big up to this crew. Got props non-stop and mad love for you. Now on, tell me what you find. You're gonna see the same sucker MCs on the sidelines. In the fourth quarter when it's do or die time. That's when this crew is inclined to go prime time. From day one straight till it's done. But you all know full well that we only just begun. Yeah. We stick together, one for all for one. When it gets heavy, no, we don't cut and run. Crazy thinking about the places that we've been. Now I could tell you stories that'll make your head spin. But like I said, straight, thick or thin, there's so many memories giving me silly grins. So please allow me to introduce to you my one and only homies, yo, I love this crew. So please allow me to introduce to you my one and only homies, yo, I love this crew. Big up to this crew. Yeah, we like to keep it positive, you know how we do. Big up to this crew. From day one till it's done.
Viewer discretion is advised.